All right, so we got bringing Alycia Cooper, the phenomenal Alycia Cooper. But I do want to remind everybody tonight we are sponsored by Michael Coors Light, the official drink of the summer. It's a drink in a bag. Michael Coors Light right here, almost ladies night. You know how we do. All right, so without further ado, we're gonna bring in, y'all seen this lady on Last Comic Standing. She performed like all over the world. She was in the Oscar-winning movie Spider-Man 3: The Spider-Verse. Director, and she got the praise. Ooh, look at you, girl, Miss Alycia Cooper. Give it up, give it up.
But wait a minute, I want you to catch my disco light in the back. I went and got a special disco light for you.
All right, you partying over there. All right.
One light. That's all I could afford.
that is lit. That one light is lit.
that light is so sad. But I heard you say with the last guy, no amount is too small. No, it's a whole lot of amounts that's too small for me. I ain't made but $10 since March.
And sometimes she got Cash App. You can tip her at Triumphant on Cash App. But you're looking good. You're looking good. You got the fresh braids in. Got the lip.
Yes. I'm feeling good. I got my nails and toes done last week, and my brows. Let me tell you, it was bad up in here. It was bad up in here. Ain't no woman supposed to go that long without grooming. I was looking like Wolf Woman Jack.
Chia.
My toenails, my shoes went from a 9 to an 11. That's how long my damn toenails were. I mean, it was just gross up in here.
Wow. Well, so did you go? All right. So I know you're active as well. Did you go to a black nail salon, or did you go to the Asian one?
Actually, it was a Russian Jewish one, but the girls are Asian. But let me tell you, with social distancing, you damn near got the place to yourself.
I seen pictures. Did they put you in like a whole suit thing, or what was it? What's the deal?
But what it is when you're in a pedicure chair, nobody can be in the chair beside you. It's like an airplane. Like nobody can sit in the middle seat. This COVID thing working out because you don't have to be smashed up on people. You ain't got to worry about people running up all on you. My first thing is give me 6 feet, player. Give me 6 feet, player. You know, my porn days are over because I can't suck cock 6 feet away. You know, so my porn days over. But you know, other than that, it's and Tommy, I must like you because whenever I'm doing these things, I don't never have no pants on. But I put some pants on for you because I usually be Winnie the Poohing it around here.
I appreciate you, sis. I appreciate that. Oh man, so, well, I guess you gave up the porn, so you put the pants back on now, huh?
I know, man. It's sad around here. It is sad around here.
Oh wow! So I know you're always up on the latest gossip as well. Now I think the big thing in Black Twitter this week has been I really don't use Twitter. I get my Twitter from Instagram. People put the Twitter somewhere. That's where I get my Twitter feed from. At least Adele said, did she say suck cock?
Adele, send me $40. Oh, but you know, don't even worry about it. Adele let me use her code so I can get, when the Mary Trump book come out at the end of the month, Adele gonna get me the Mary Trump book. So don't worry about it, Adele. Because you know Donald Trump's niece about to drop a book. This is about to be hotter than July.
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, it's called like something about the most dangerous man. Like my family made the most dangerous man. She dropping knowledge July 28th. And I will get the audio book. I don't read no more, but I listen my ass off.
Yeah, I feel like all that money is getting back to him anyway.
Yeah, not this one because
still a copy from the store.
Yeah, well, that's why I won't buy the John Bolton book because I'm pissed off at John Bolton.
Yeah,
you know how you the national security advisor knew we weren't secure. Shut your damn mouth and go make money off of it. As soon as he finished that book with all that proof that we weren't secure, he should have been cuffed. I refuse to get that. I'm going to get his book from the public library for free. John Bolton is an asshole.
Yeah, I think all of them do. Like everybody who's been in Trump White House is like has left or got fired or quit and then released the book.
Yeah,
Made,
they
it
only
made that
took the
money.
job so they could release a book. Look at Omarosa. She got in there, released her book. We ain't heard from her since, though. I think they killed Omarosa.
Yeah,
But
I was just thinking about Omarosa the other day. Like, where that woman? I haven't seen her, nothing from her.
now Trump got her. She in a hole somewhere. But you were saying something about Black Twitter had what on it?
Oh, I was thinking, so like the hot topic this week has been Jada Pinkett Smith having relations with August Alcina, the R&B singer.
You know what? I didn't get a chance to delve into that because some people were saying something about they didn't believe it, and some people were saying they did believe it. Like, did it really happen or did it not happen? But Will and Jada said, didn't they say years ago they had an open relationship?
Yeah, they like I thought that was the rumors, but then they came out and said we're not swingers. And then August Alcina, like there were rumors of August and because with Tupac and Jada and now August Alcina and Jada. And I was like, I feel like they were telling the truth that we're not swingers. It was all Jada. She was swinging. Will's back there just pushing her on the swing by himself. Like, I just wish I could. So it wasn't a we, it was a she. She was a swinger. Yes, I kind of believe it because I feel like she's kind of been connect to a whole lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I can believe it. Jada, I don't know, man. She done had a lot of free time. You know, and that's the worst thing. I don't mind, you know, especially rich and you live in that kind of life. They said they got a bowling alley in the house and all that kind of craziness. I don't know. That's just a whole nother level of, I think people do more extra stuff when they got some extra money. And I could believe it. I could totally believe it. But this guy, I never heard his name before this. Did you heard of him before this?
Yeah. He, you know, Chris Brown, Trey Songz, all them, they all sound alike too. All of them sound the same.
Okay, so he got some hit songs.
Yeah, he got like one or two, 1.5, one in the possible.
Well, this done definitely put him on the map. Like Trump said, he put Juneteenth on the map. This put August on the map.
I was like, why he going? First of all, like if you gonna spill some tea like that, he at least should have waited until August. You gonna do it in July? Like it's August. Like at least wait till August to drop some tea. Or else you just being selfish. That brother was just being selfish right there.
Well, he dumb. He should have had some video proof. Because he could have been the next Kim Kardashian.
These are the facts.
Yeah, you got to monetize this. He shouldn't have to add for free.
Oh, man. Kardashian. So what's your take on Kanye?
You know, thank goodness he's been quiet lately, but they said he's donating stuff for Black Lives Matter and he's doing some more positive, conscious kind of stuff. So that means he's on his meds. So I like Kanye when he's on his meds.
Medicated Kanye.
Yeah, because when he off the meds, we got to hear stuff like slavery is a choice and all this stuff just make you want to choke the shit out of him. But when he on his meds, he cool.
That's true. Oh, man. So we're also talking, this is almost late tonight. We're also always talking about relationships and that type of stuff. What are you quarantined alone or are you quarantined with someone?
Well, I'm married, so I'm quarantined with somebody.
Okay. with your significant or
I'm married.
Yeah, I'm just making sure to the person you're married to.
Oh yeah, this ain't no Jada and Will scenario out here. We ain't got Will and Jada kind of money. When you at my little level, somebody take half. I'm making $20,000 a year. Somebody take half. That's $10,000. Somebody take half of Will. Will still got $400 million. So when you at my level, you can't mess up because somebody take half and you living in your car.
Yeah, you can't take half of $6.99.
I can't take half of this foot long.
That's true. So how has the quarantine affected your relationship?
You know what? It'll test it. You know, it'll definitely test it because when you stuck in a house, I was listening to this psychologist the other day, and she was talking about social isolation. Mm-hmm. You know, and how a lot of people have committed suicide during social isolation. People in the studio apartment ain't made it because they beating each other ass in the studio apartment. So you gotta have some space and social isolation. You will learn if y'all can get along in the social isolation because there's not enough distractions. you know, the TV too loud for one person, somebody going to bed too late. I'm like, what the hell we going to bed early for? We ain't got shit to do tomorrow. We stuck in a COVID. You know, so it's all the different personality traits and the different, somebody like heat, somebody like air conditioning. You know, it get gully. It get gully during the COVID. Somebody coughing, you like, fuck you coughing for? You know, you can't sneeze around this bitch. There's a whole lot of problems being quarantined with the same person over and over again. Because if you make it out, y'all was meant to be.
That's true. You're going to learn a lot about your significant other after this quarantine ends, or if you make it that far.
Exactly. It's a true serum, that's for sure. But I can tell you, I done seen everything there is to see. I done seen everything on Netflix. I done seen everything on Hulu. I done seen everything on Amazon Prime. I done seen everything on YouTube. I just watched, I'm a documentarian. I love documentaries. I just watched this documentary today called Cue Ball on Netflix. Have you heard of that?
Nah.
It's about guys in San Quentin, and San Quentin got a basketball team. And other guys from outside come in to play ball against the San Quentin squad.
In prison?
Yeah, in prison, San Quentin. And because they out there in the Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors, some of them come and watch the game.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it was a very interesting documentary. They tell you what the guys did to get in there. And yeah, some of them did some stuff, but one guy, his didn't make no sense. He in there for 8 years, and he tried to tell us because he pushed some girl down. I'm like, nah, player. You got to tell more the story than that. You don't get 8 years for pushing somebody on the ground. So I'm going to have to Google him and find out what his ass really did. But it was good. It was a good documentary.
All right, I may have to check that one out.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I done watched everything, too. I finished Netflix. They said, you want to rewind? I was like, rewind? Like, how? I didn't even have a rewind button on Netflix. It's been tough. It's been tough. What's one thing you've done during the quarantine that you may have forgot or haven't done in a while?
One thing
have you rediscovered yourself in any
during
way?
Quarantine, I haven't done well. I mean, nah, because nothing that I did, I was consistent. I started a whole bunch of stuff. Like I started walking around the block. Oh, I was a walking ass for about 4 or 5 days, then I fell off. You know, so I did a whole bunch of stuff that didn't just, I wasn't able to maintain.
Yeah, that's true.
But one thing I'm doing is I'm writing a book. I am writing a book. I just started my book. Remember the book called the story called Black Like Me?
Yeah.
Me. I'm writing a book called White Like You. And I'm saying, you know, this is a book telling white people what we can do to improve race relations.
That's interesting. Can we get a pointer? You got one pointer that you can share with us?
See, I got so many different ways that I'm going with the book, but I'm using examples of how whenever Black people started doing good, here they came and fucked the stuff up. You know, as soon as we start doing good, here they come, Tulsa, Oklahoma, dropping bombs. The song, the Gap Band, You Dropped a Bomb on Me, Baby. That was about Tulsa because they was from that part of Oklahoma. So we didn't even realize the Gap Band was talking about the Tulsa riots. You know, just anytime we started making strides, all of a sudden all hell broke loose. The reason we got Trump is because Obama had 2 terms. We won it all, but let alone had 2 terms. That's why we got Donald Trump. So it's like whenever we make some strides, all hell breaks loose. I don't know if you remember the movie The Help with Viola Davis and Octavia Spencer?
That mud pie.
Oh, yeah, that was the best part of the movie. I rewind that part. But The Help, the author of The Help, had been turned down by like 18 publishers. Soon as Obama got elected, all of a sudden they want the book because they want to remind us that we were subservient slaves and we were housekeepers and all that crap. I'm like, well, why is this book viable now? Whenever we start making strides, we got to be reminded of some old bullshit. So yes, I'm going to be using examples in the book. And I'm going to have testimonials. I want people to tell me their individual experience with race. I want to have white people tell me about their experiences with the police. And I want Black people to tell me about their experiences with the police. And you will see that these are 2 vastly different experiences.
So what's your take on defunding the police? See,
I love it.
You love it? All right, so I'll be honest with you. Like I've had some bad experience with the police. And both to be transparent, like both of my parents were police officers, but they always warned me of like how to interact with the police, and like a lot of police they always tell me, even from a young kid, that like a lot of police are racist, and like they're just trying to look for a reason for you to give them a reason to do something to you. So like just like swallow your pride and just trying to get out of it or whatever. Right. Because like they want to like beat you. Yeah. But yeah. I also live in the hood, so I don't know if I want the police over here defunded. I feel like they should defund the police in white neighborhoods, and then in black neighborhoods we should be able to pick our police. I think we should refund the police. That's what we should do. Refund them and defund in white neighborhoods. That's my solution. I'm gonna run on that platform in 2020.
Oh, you'll definitely get elected on that. My thing is that I feel like black people shouldn't pay state taxes, because we don't get the same bang for our buck that white people get for their state taxes. You know, they get the bang for their buck. We get a bang in our butt. You know, so I'm like, the same cops that I'm paying state taxes to, they working well for you. They killing me. So I think I shouldn't have to pay, black people shouldn't have to pay state taxes. But as far as the defund the police,
I like that idea.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. First of all, the police budgets are way too high. These budgets are astronomical.
Yeah, and this I didn't even realize like how much money, like
hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds of millions of dollars into these police departments. And this is how you know that they don't need that many damn cops. If you go on YouTube and you see some black guy just doing it, I watched a YouTube video yesterday, some black guy in front of a convenience store, the cop wouldn't tell him why he was arresting him. As soon as the video came, the cop was saying, "You're under arrest." And he was like, "For what? For what?" The guy did like a 12 cops showed up. If you can have 13 cops that ain't have shit to do until you went, it ain't enough work. It ain't enough damn work. Whenever they call the cops, about 79 of them leap out. It ain't enough work. They are exposing themselves. They should be too busy to help dude. Like, dude, I sure would like to help you, but I'm dealing with my own traffic violation right now. But they're always around. They show up in big-ass gangs. There's too many of them. What was they doing before the call? Eating donuts? Yes, defund them because they showing up for mental health calls and killing the mentally ill. What sense does that make? Send a mental health professional over there.
Yeah, they had the thing like 2 years ago where there was a black man. He was he worked at a I guess physically disabled people or something like that, and like somebody had called the cops because I guess the kid, or it was like an adult or whatever, but he wasn't like, you know, he was mentally disabled or whatever, and he was in the street, and the dude was helping. He's like, "Yo, I'm his therapist." He was like, "Please don't shoot." Then the police shot him. Like they were both lit on the ground. I'm like, this is crazy. But like,
yeah, they can't wait to shoot somebody.
Yeah, it's crazy. And like to your point though, like I'm in DC. I know you're in LA right now, but like, and we're in DC. Like the parking people. Like how can the parking people like find your car? Like 1 minute before it expires, they can like ticket your car, but nobody ever seen nobody break into your car. Like how do you meter people everywhere, but like no meter people, no police, nobody break into your car ever. So I mean, like I feel like if the police are gonna be out here getting paid, they ought to have the same enthusiasm that these meter people have, because like they're on two different levels. They are,
but it's a whole lot of that going on. When you look at fast food, you don't get the same service at Wendy's that you get at Chick-fil-A. I think that however they training them Chick-fil-A people, every business need to be trained like the Chick-fil-A people. Them Chick-fil-A people smiling. Can I get you anything else? They pleasant. You know, I mean, Chick-fil-A is on a whole nother level.
Yeah, you can't, like, you come in the worst mood ever, and like you will leave happy. You be like, yes, give me some fries. Well, what would you like with your fries, sir?
Fries, are these enough fries? So at Chick-fil-A, whoever trains Chick-fil-A need to train the police force.
Yes, we're gonna run these platforms. We need to run for office. We're gonna have Chick-fil-A employee development. We're gonna have and then every officer when they pass the Chick-fil-A training, they're gonna get a free nuggets. But you know they're certified. If you see a police walking around with some nuggets and waffle fries, you know these niggas are on your side.
Exactly, Tommy. Exactly.
Like
oh my goodness.
We're creating strategies for change over here.
Yeah, we getting all our platform bullet points together.
Yeah, that's a good point, though. Oh, man.
So who you think Joe Biden should pick as the VP?
Man, Obama.
Well, it better be somebody black. That's all I know. Because black folks don't be coming out to vote unless they see somebody black.
Yeah, he need to put like Beyonce, somebody on the ticket. Like I don't, it don't even matter at this point. But
look, Killer Mike, go get Killer Mike.
But I don't think that's too hard. Just somebody smarter than him.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, Joe. We got to hurry up and get him in office. His faculties are diminishing by the week. So whatever black lady he picked better be ready to be the president by January 30th.
Who you think he should pick? I honestly, I hope it's not how you say it? Kamala?
Yeah, she said it's like comma with a la, like the punctuation mark, comma la.
Kamala. Yeah, whoever it is, I hope that if they pick somebody black, I need them to have a black spouse. That's all I want.
Well, they gonna have to have one because ain't nobody. Well, I had friends that told me they wasn't voting for Kamala because her husband was white. I said, God, dog. All right, well, okay.
Yeah, Linda said we definitely need a black woman in the Oval Office.
Yeah, well, we gonna get it, but I like Val Demings, and Val Demings got the law and order background, so people can't say, oh, she's light on crime. I think she's a good pick. But let me tell you who I don't even know if this lady's in the running, but she's gangster. Is the former Secretary of Defense, Susan Rice. Susan Rice piped up on Snoop when he called Gayle King a funky dog head bitch. It was Susan Rice that was like, don't make me come to Long Beach and whoop some ass. Susan Rice is gangster. I would love Susan Rice to be the VP. I'm scared of Susan Rice.
Now, I'm gonna look around. I've heard a little bit. I might have to do a little more research. I like that. Yeah,
and when she comes on the news talk shows, that lady don't play. She don't mince her words. She's not. Nah, Susan Rice is the real deal.
All right. Well, man, we got about a minute left on here. But yeah, it's been great kicking it with you. Hilarious as always. Real quick, what you got coming up next? Anything popping in the quarantine?
Yes, I'm very excited. The week that the quarantine hit, I was supposed to go down and headline the Tahoe Improv. I was supposed to leave that Wednesday, and the quarantine shut me down on a Monday. So I was like, oh, that's a lot of money gone, Jesus. so and then 2 weeks later, I was supposed to shoot my next short film. So my first short film. Yeah, my first film got a lot of awards, but this one is very timely. I can't really tell you about it, but it's very timely, and I'm shooting that on Sunday, July 19th. It's going to be about 15 minutes when it's all said and done, but I wrote, directed, and produced this one. The next one I'm going to do is going to be a comedy, and I'm going to actually star in it. Okay. So, yeah. So I got stuff happening. I got some stuff that I'm writing and working on that I'm focused on because I'm tired of wanting people to hire me and let me do this. I'm going to go out and do it for myself, and I'm going to hire myself.
True. Well, I wanted to get cut off, but thank you so much, Alycia. You're my girl. Love you. Check her out. Instagram. Got the film. She popping. She got the braids popping. She got the luster max going in the hair. Check her in. Support her on Cash App. Triumphant on Cash App. Right there at the bottom. Thank you guys. I love you all. Rodney Perry in the bed. What's up, bro?